Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. Sorry for the little delay. Mod issues. There's some. I had some activated, which I shouldn't have. Well, not yet. Or I should have, and actually given the other guys the mods, but I didn't. So I finally got there. Anyway, we're back. Brand new day. Slept through because we ended the last stream at night. We got no Mr. Patrio today, unfortunately, but what we do have is, let me just bring it back up here, he should be coming through, is Mr. Smudolini. Hello, how are you?
A wonderful morning to you people. I am good.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got the German efficiency on his internet again. He's going through a bit robotic sometimes. It might clear up, might not, but that's the joy of having Smudo on. You never know what you're going to get. Mr. DJ might turn up a little bit later as well, so we'll see. He needs to get here quick.
My provider had a little bit of nationwide issues yesterday, so that this might be the after effects of that. I'm just happy that I have a stable connection again. Yesterday evening, I would not have been able to join because every other minute or so it crashed for like 10, and then came back for 2, and then crashed again.
Oh, let's refresh his contract to start off with. Yeah, like I said, DJ's, I thought he'd be joining straight off the bat here because he did make an appearance in the Discord channel this morning. So he missed out the Monday stream, so he gets to have 3 to make up for it. He gets to have 3 contracts. We're still stuck with 2. Mr. Smudo's got a cultivating job he's got to finish yet. Yeah, on the other hand, got to figure out what I've got here. What do I own? I own a fertilizer, and I've got a seeder and a sprayer.
What happened to me the other day when I was playing single player, I tried to do a plowing job with the subsoiler you used last week, and it wouldn't let me. Said I did not have access to the land.
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times as well. I actually accepted a contract today when I was playing in my private play, and it disappeared completely as soon as I accepted it.
That I think is the season's issue though, because they are inexperienced, I'm guessing.
Possibly.
Because maybe that field is already at the next stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was in the middle of the day. So you'd think I'd do it at the beginning of it. So I don't know why I did it at all. But yeah, so what do I own? By the way, do I own a plow? I have no clue. Where's me ownership thing? No, it's that one there. I do own a plow. That's nice. Where is it? Oh, so no, but where is it?
You have a subsoiler, right? The Stevie one?
Yeah. Oh, there, it's on the back of a tractor. That's why I couldn't find it. Anyway, if you're ready, I mean, you've only got one.
Oh yeah. I used to have a monkey cart on that one.
You've only got one, so we'll get ready if you're ready, and we'll select our contracts. So 3, are you ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you son of a gun! You're quick off the mark. I was on that sewing. I'll take that
I'm
one.
still shying away from the harvesting contracts. I tried a few on my single player, and I did get enough stuff, but I had like 100 liters left over.
Okay, you still got the money for it. That's the main thing. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And Where is it? Oh, it's not even that at all. Let's go another. Well, in that case, I might as well take the other one as well. Do both of them. Alright. Get back into the other fella. Right. Okay, the other thing I need to know is what field I'm on. I'll go to 1 first, that's right up the top, isn't it? Yes, I should know how to get there. Alright, let me get the time scale back up to 5 times speed. 5, not 6. Can I count? Apparently not. So yeah, there'll be the same deal for Patrio. He's not here today. He should be back on Tuesday, I believe it is, this week for the next one, and he'll be able to do 3 contracts at a time for the whole stream. And it'll sort of be worthwhile as well now because I've added a few mods. One of them you might see on the right hand side above the speedometer there, and that's the good old, which I had in 17, well actually in 17 it was done by a different person, and that person, I think he was one of the ones, or disappeared, or one of the ones that ended up developing cattle and crops. And then someone took over and brought out a similar one called Vehicle Control, not Vehicle Control, Enhanced Vehicle. And I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. So yeah, that mod's out. So you can don't know what it does. Basically, you can use it to turn four-wheel drive on and off, and actually put diff locks on, which comes really handy when you get stuck, the old diff locks. Another good thing is it tells you your weight right down the bottom there, which is handy when you've got trailers, especially now when they come out with the weight thing in this game in 22. We also got, you probably see in green and in white, you'll see the angle we're going at now. The green one belongs to that mod as well, because it has a sort of a GPS, so it's more like a snap thing to it. Oh, where do I want to go? Here, do I? That's this one right next to me. Yeah, so it gives you a degree, and you can set a snap, so you can go straight. Am I not on the field one? Field one's to the right. Okay, all right, we'll get there. It's too dark to see. And
yeah, why did you skip only to 6?
Because I was just waiting. Do you want me to go to the 7 or bring up some light?
And now it's takes until 7 until we reach the fields.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute quickly and change my screen to game mode, so it goes a little bit brighter, because I've got the sun on my screen, obviously. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back in a second. Oh, I noticed as I did that, it got a bit brighter. So where does this field start? I believe I'm on it, but you don't have access to this land, you don't have access to this land, you don't... Is that number 1 up there? Okay, that might be it there right in front of me. I thought it was a grass field. So anyway, yeah, so you can actually set a control up, so you point in the direction you want to go, and you just hit a couple of keys. I can't remember what they are. And then you can go straight like in GPS. It does have a guideline to it as well, so you can see the width of the implement you're using, so you can line up. It's all right. I find it a little bit... well, it's not as good as the GPS one. A lot easier to activate and stuff like that, obviously, but just setting it up, because the guidelines stick to the implement, and if you've got one of those implements that move around sort of like a seeder and all that, then if that's not straight, of course it's going to do a straight line out of the way the seeder is facing, which is not ideal. So but I have it mainly for the right hand side next to the green number, and that gives me the repair states and the paint quality of the implements and the tractor, so we don't have to look. Obviously we've got the tractor or the vehicles on the right hand side there, but that gives a percentage. Bit backward for me because it starts at 0%, which means it's perfectly fine. I would have thought it would have started at 100%. It did that in the other one as well, and worked your way down. The lower the percentage, then obviously you need to repair the state. But there is a mod on the mod hub which will also give you that readout, and it does it the same way around, but I didn't like it because of where it sat in the screen. A bit of I didn't like where it was. Plus I don't need it when this one does it as well. So I had to do a bit of tweaking with it, where that green number is and everything else like that is not where normally where it sits. It sits right where the white number is. Right in the way. Now that one belongs to my old favourite mod I used in 19 called Vehicle Control Add-on, and yeah, that's out as well. That's done by the modder. Well, it was on the mod hub for FS19. It was done by the modder that does AI extension, which is the other sort of AI worker that's really good for harvesting actually. So Mogul is his name, the modder's name. So he did that one. He brought it out, and there was quite a lot to it. It was set up for people with shifters and all that, but there were some other good aspects to it which I enjoy. One of them being, which I'm going to have to set up on this. But when I'm using the steering wheel, I'm inside the cab here, and I go to turn left or right, and I want to see where I'm going. I've got to use the mouse. And when you've got a wheel, it's a pain in the butt because your mouse is not close to you. But on this one, you can set it up so it'll turn with you. So when you take a right-hand turn, the camera will actually move automatically to the right. For those who play Truck Sim, you know what that's like because that's part of it. 78's flashing now. Better make sure that is the one I'm going to. Yeah. So, but what it also has is a GPS feature which I preferred and used over the guide and steering system because even though it was realistic, I couldn't be bothered with the A and B points of the guide and steering system. I like the old GPS from 17 when you just hit Control W, set yourself up and hit Control W, which you can do in this. You can set it up with Control W, that enables it. You can reset it with Alt W. And now he's added a nice little feature where if the width's wrong, if it's not picking up the right width, you can press a button and it will recalculate the width. So it's come handy, real handy, but I'll show you that in a second. Another one we got is, well, there's quite a few, but we've got better timescale, which is on the mod hub. What else have we got? We've got power tools just for our forklift deal that we do. I took the wrong turn. No, I didn't take the wrong turn. That's all right. That's me lining up. Right, so I'm gonna do it here. I'll show you what I mean. My square thing. A couple others. Another one we got is a mod called AI cost, which is not on the mod hub. But you can adjust how much wages the AI take out, because I think it was always ridiculous, but they've upped it even more, which I find it even more ridiculous. So I changed that as well. The default was a bit low on how much you paid your workers, so I've got it set to what I think is a more realistic hourly rate. So this is the vehicle control add-on. So here I can get interior camera rotation if I set that to light, normal or strong, and that will give you an indication of how that works. Well, what, not indication, example, or I've forgotten the word, never mind. Anyway, so I'm going to turn to the right, and the camera, you can see it just turns to the right with me and then straightens up as I go. So you can actually see where you want to get to, and it depends on how far you turn your wheel. That's if you've got a wheel, which is really, really good. Another thing I like about it is the fact that when I'm inside or outside, the cab. When I go into reverse, it automatically turn the camera around so I don't have to touch it as well. The mouse, it's obviously what I mean. And then we've got the snap angle. Now this is the GPS part. So you got your working width there, it's already figured it out. You got your snap angle. So unlike the other GPS, the guided steering system, this one you can have a little bit more control over the angle of which you want to go, especially with those fields that are funny angled, not going north, south, east, west, that type of thing. And then you can set it to 1 degree. So if you wanted to go on a funny angle like this, normally with the GPS mod it didn't like that idea, so it set it to the nearest 45-degree angle, I think it was. But with this one you can set it to 1 degree and it will stick in that direction, which is something I like about that mod. And the other thing is how easy it is.
I cannot access those settings.
Don't you?
Nope. When I press Control and C, all it does is change the camera.
Ooh. Alright, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Yep. A little bit.
Right, that was right off. That's what I like about this. I can set it up, engage the GPS, doesn't look right, and then I can just quickly, I've got it set on my thing. Actually, that's going to be. So at the moment you can see that the lines are there. That's where I'm going to go down. So all I need to do is press the reset button and bring it back up again. And that's a little bit too far over. And you can actually set those lines to be on all the time, be off, or just be on while for a little bit. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be a change. Because, yeah, you should be able to access it.
I know.
Right, you're not going to let me... Let's go right down to about that width, I think. So at the moment, like I said, I've reset it. Now when I set it up again, it'll probably do it for the 45 meters, and I've just changed it down to 15 meters. So what I do is I reset it and then I hit a button, which I've got set on my my wheel. So, but if you download this mod, you can obviously go into the keybinds to figure it out. But reset it again, and it's adjusted for the 15 meters.
Found the issue.
Yeah, what's that?
I switched buttons around and reassigned a button, and that seemed to have blocked it. I don't know why that is though. Okay, now it doesn't work again. What the hell?
Did you save it after you changed the button?
I just reset the thing.
You still got to, I don't know if you got to save it. So
I clicked reset all. Yes. Successfully.
yeah, and then save. Does it give you the option to save it?
No. I reset to base. So. Yeah. No, I could access it that one time, but no. That's hella weird.
Well, it's manually pop it in. I've had that before, and I had to go in and manually rebind the keys and then save it, and then all of a sudden it would work. So give that a go, see if that works out for you.
Nope, it does not. Alright, I forgot to save. No. Warning, missing input.
Roll Robinson. Yeah, I don't know.
Missing input L10N. Enhanced vehicles snap. And all that.
Maybe a restart. You want to restart, see if they'll fix your issue. Because maybe it just needed to run for a bit. Hang on, I'll just get rid of your feed. There you go. So you let me know when you're back on. So like it gives me advantage because we've only got the one contract available, which is cultivating.
Oh, well, I already have 2 contracts anyway, so.
Yeah, but I've done my 2. I'm up to 62,000. I wonder if I can buy got enough to buy a cultivator. My little corner of the shop till I get enough money to buy my own farm.
Incoming.
Roger that. So what do we got? We got nothing useful. That's what we got on sale. How much is a cultivator? Where's the cultivators? Right there. 5 meter one. I can afford. I can afford a. We can go to 8 meters. Oh, I can afford this one. What's that? 6 meters. 5.7 to 8 meters. Why? How? Explain yourself to me.
You can add that. It starts out at a 5.7, and you can add an attachment, making it an 8 meter one.
Ah, so it costs, right, okay, so that ends up being more expensive. I might actually go with this. That one there. 6 meter one.
Mind the horsepower requirement though.
250 horsepower.
Yeah, the big one takes 300 top.
205 horsepower. Really?
Nope, you cannot access it.
Oh, yeah. That's a bit of a shame. Hopefully there'll be updates for it. I mean, it's only just recently come out. And bring your feedback up. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. You can't do the GPS and everything else like that. Will it bring the lines up for you? And which is Control W.
Oh, that does. That works.
That's the only thing you want it for, though, isn't it? You just got to figure out what the key is to reset.
What the hell?
I think it works for you.
Are you for real?
That's all I needed, sunshine. Oh no, I went too far. Okay. Now, am I going to buy a cultivator? Probably. Oh, 250 horse. What cultivator are they going to give me for that one? It's got to be done. 72, 136. Ah, stuff. I'll just borrow the items. Get this contract out of the way. Alright. The good thing now is, like I said, we got... Oh, why is that gone all wonky? Oh, that's something I've never seen before. 11.2, 20 kilometers, 29 kilometers. Was this something? This is the... What's it? Is this a methane tractor or something? The Vulture Valmet. Has that got something to do with that?
No, that's one of the starting tractors. That's just a regular tractor.
Yeah, I've just got a display coming up, which I haven't seen before.
Okay.
I don't know what the 29 kilometer 14.2, I don't know what that's all about. Right, so what field was that I'm supposed to be going to? I've got a message? What message have I got? Field that's flashing. 65 all the way down there. That is mine, isn't it? Yeah, field 65. I'll tell you what. So check when I can have my coffee. Field 65. Okay, let's see if you can get yourself there, Sonny Jim. Stop working unexpectedly. Target is unreachable. Are you kidding me? It's a road. How can that be not unreachable? Is that better? Target is unreachable. Are you kidding me? Giants.
Are you on a street?
No, I was in the shop.
No, from there it should find it though.
I should have found it from where it was.
Yeah, sometimes it's just being a little weird.
Alright, so I had a chat thing come up of some sorts. No. I don't know what it was. First time I've ever seen that. Mind you, we're probably going to have issues with some of the mods. They say that the multiplayer compatible, but had a lot of like mods in 19 that said that and didn't work and caused issues. It's just a wait. Oh, I tell you what, I'm sick of this heat, ladies and gentlemen, already. Not the heat, the humidity, really. I went away on Friday, hence the reason why I didn't stream, and I drove from, well, where I had to go. I'm on the west coast of this country, and I had to go directly, end up pretty much the direct line on the east coast. A place called Hastings. My brother was getting married. He got married on Friday, and yeah, to get there I have to drive south. I can't drive east. I've got to drive about an hour and a half drive south, and then another hour and a half drive northeast. But it was yeah, it was, God, it was awful, especially when I got towards Hastings, because Hastings around that area is quite hot. It's a very, very hot place. Can get up to 40 degrees and stuff like that. They almost have all year round sunshine. 40 degrees Celsius, that is. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's 100, I think, or something. Somewhere around there. So that was yeah, a lot of fun driving there. And then drove back yesterday. So I got a bit burnt, but Hastings is a bit of a farming area. It's actually well known. There's a few award-winning wines that come out of there. There's a lot of vineyards and stuff. I actually got to saw my very first real New Holland grape harvester in real life. Past it. It was on the middle of the road, driving down, heading to wherever it was heading to. And I saw a lot of tractors. In fact, all of them were John Deere's and one New Holland. So John Deere's obviously quite popular there. It's also quite a rich area. So there's a lot of different type of farming down there, around that area.
I am going to...
What is your issue? Car on the side of the road, really.
I'm going to put the harvesting contracts to a test.
You're gonna what? Oh, yeah, yeah?
I'm gonna do a harvesting job, yeah.
What number?
Field number 9.
Yeah, see, I looked at that and tend against it because it hasn't been fertilised at all.
I know.
Hey, where was he going to anyway? Oh, down here, turn right. So good luck with that. Unless they've done sneaky little updates and haven't told us. I mean, I haven't checked. Whoa! I haven't checked to see what number version we're on in the menu. But you'd think I haven't actually had any. Steam would tell me if I had any downloads for this.
The one thing I don't like is that they made the workshop so expensive. 45k is just...
This is One thing I do want to check though, is it a medium tractor? No. Is it a large tractor? No. Okay, that's interesting. Trucks in. Oh, well, that's there. I've got the Black Anthem 6x4. But what I don't have, apparently, maybe I went right past it. Oh, there it is. Okay, making sure I had them. And then the Black Beauty, 900 Vero Black Beauty. Go, you good thing. So it's so nice to have a GPS back. Just weird I'm getting this setting up. Now, you can see the white number. It'll tell you what angle you're driving at, but it also tells you the width of the implement that it is set, which I find handy. I don't remember it being like that in the 19 version. So anyway, yeah, so I went to a wedding, came back yesterday, and I am tired today. Had a good feed though. Oh goodness me, it was blimmin' nice, I tell you what. At the wedding. Unbelievable. And, after the ceremony, the dinner was at the same place. It was out in about 30 minutes out of Hastings. It was at